Alright, everybody. If you know anything about what I like to get up to off-stream, then you know one of the things I really enjoy watching on YouTube is police activity videos. Basically, channels that collect body cam footage of police interactions, some of them the police being fully in the right, just good guys in the situation, doing their job, sometimes even being nice people as they do their job. You'd be surprised how many of those body cam videos make you go, fuck. Man, I kind of get why a cop might be a hard ass after that one. One of the videos that comes to mind is this body cam video where a cop pulls over a guy driving a really nice, fast car, and there's a girl that he just picked up at a bar or a club in the passenger seat with him. It's very clear he was speeding like crazy to impress the girl. You know, they're like 20-somethings, maybe at most young 30s. You know, very much in that wealthy pickup, like hookup life era of what's going on. And so the cop stops him, recognizes what he's doing, calls him out for trying to speed to impress the girl and show her how fast the car is, tells him girls aren't impressed by that stuff, you're just gonna get someone killed, and lets him off with a warning. The body cam footage then cuts to about 10 minutes later, where he's called to an accident scene, where not only has an entire family in a minivan been killed in I believe what was a head-on collision, but on top of that, the small car that the couple was driving has been smashed into nothingness into the bumper of the car, the minivan with the family in it. So both of them died, the couple both died, and a whole family was killed because the cop gave them a warning. And the cop in the video is, like, so distressed, dude. Like, he's so fucking distressed at this. Like, he's saying to his sergeant, I just stopped them earlier. I just saw them. I just talked to them. I just stopped them earlier. I let them off with a warning. I just stopped it. And, like, all the other cops are like, dude, are you gonna be okay? Are you alright, man? And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. And they're like, are you sure? Are you gonna be okay? Are you alright? Because, like, it makes you wonder, like, how many cops do go through something like that, and they're like, after that, they're like, never again. I'm a hard ass now, because never again. Makes you wonder, I guess, you know? I could probably find the video. It's not, like, graphic anything. Like, you're not gonna see anything. It's just... Hold on. Cop lets couple off with warning. This is a really good example of, like, the type of videos that kind of go viral in this realm. Oh my gosh. Well, here's the full video of it. That's 2.5 hours long. That's what I'm looking for, but it's also not. I'm looking for, like, the short version. Is this it? Maybe? Well, I found the long version of it, but it's so long, I don't even know if I can skip through it to get what we're looking for. Is it the whole video? Okay, no, it's just the beginning of this. Okay, okay, we got it. Here's a good example of, like, the police body cam videos that I'll sometimes watch. Like, they go pretty viral. They can be a good way of getting an insight into, like, how law enforcement does its job and what it's like. And they're also kind of entertaining, you know? It's sort of Gen Z's version of that one reality show, Cops. This video is just sad, though.
You can shut the car off and give me your license, registration, and insurance, please.
So this is the couple. You know, nice car. They're pretty young. Dude was clearly speeding to impress the girl. Which women are not really impressed with fast cars or speeding. They're not really impressed with cars in the first place, let's be real. I mean, maybe with the wealth that is suggested by the car, but not with, like, going super fast.
The thing is, the car is new, so I don't really have a registration. You have the temporary one that they give you with the template. Yeah, and so that's your registration, right? Yeah. The reason for yours...
That kid was speeding so bad, he almost hit another kid in a bike.
I know.
So this guy was speeding so fast he almost hit a kid on a bike. What I think that actually meant was a guy on a motorcycle, not a little kid on a bike, considering time of day it is right now. It's nighttime, and I think another kid on a bike meant like dude on a motorcycle. So he almost killed a motorcyclist speeding already. And that's a bystander yelling that to the cop. Wait, Zan, is this the Vandal y'all referred to or someone else? This is not the Vandal video. We're not at that just yet. I'm just showing an example of like the police body cam stuff. It was just a video that stuck with me, you know? I figured I'd show it.
That's why I stopped him. Ma'am, that's why I stopped him. Have a nice night, okay?
Anyway, he gives them a warning, and he sets off about his night after talking and warning them, and then this happens. He leaves. His job's done. Now he's pulling up to the accident scene. Here's where... This might have been 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later, who knows. Not long later. Less than an hour for sure.
Yo, this is the same kid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
6-1. Paramedics are needed.
We're gonna need a crash team, sir. Huh? Crash team, we need a crash team. That's the same car I just had. Fatal. We're gonna need a crash team. We need a crash team. Yo, guys, you gotta step back. Guys, gotta step back. Guys, gotta come back. Sorry, guys.
Anyway, we do a lot of discussion about the inherent corruption of policing as a system here, but I do think it's important not to get too caught up in hating every cop as a person, fundamentally, and understanding that there is some level of, like, you know, you give humans that level of power, and there's going to be some stressing factors. You can only imagine how many cops have had something as simple as this happen. You can imagine how common this exact occurrence is. Someone's speeding, they get a warning, go right back to speeding, crash and die. How many cops do you think have had that exact situation go down and went, well, I'm a hard ass now. I'm now that asshole cop everyone's going to hate, but they'll be alive, you know? Same goes for seatbelts and stuff. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's a tough thing. Cops as an institution, not great. And the reason why I led into this with a little bit of empathy for the police, I suppose, is because the cops are actually fully the good guys in this video that we're about to watch. I got this recommended to me by YouTube, actually, while I was on like a little bit of a police activity video watch binge. And I watched the first minute of this video and knew, oh boy, I gotta save this one for stream. This is some pure gold. The video is called Ohio Nazi Vandal Gets Grandma's House Raided by Police After 4chan Post Body Cam. When you see this guy, I clicked through the video. This guy, as the video goes on, progressively looks more and more like the Chud Wojak. I need you guys to have this Chud Wojak in your mind as we watch this video, okay? You see this kid right here? You see this face? I need you to remember this face. Keep this like in your mind as we watch this video and watch as this dude becomes him as it goes. It's actually insane. I guess they show like multiple different dates because he changes in his physical appearance, like his hairstyle and stuff a few times, and it does not get good towards the end. He looks like that image. Anyway, my understanding of the situation is this guy was spray painting buildings with swastikas and leaving Nazi pamphlets on the doorsteps of like minority families and stuff. And he got arrested for it. And this is him getting arrested and charged with, I think it's ethnic intimidation, vandalism. He's had multiple like spats like this apparently. So this is not the first or last time he's done this. And he's a regular poster on 4chan. So he's like a full-on, this is one of the 4chan Nazis that we're always hearing about, you know? This is one of those guys that you're arguing with on the internet. This is the guy who calls you a slur online. Let's watch.
All right, Austin. I humored you for a minute while we were in there.
His name is Austin.
Pictures of it. I told Grandma we're seizing for evidence anyhow. But when you have the red spray paint still in your bag, yeah. Your agreement you had with the county has been pulled. Your bond's been revoked. You can go to prison. We're done dealing with you. All right. Good luck there.
Now, I feel that this video really, I gotta say, the cops didn't have to be so judgmental of his racism. Like, I know that we always think of cops as being racist and everything, but throughout this video, you are gonna see the cops constantly giving him shit for being a Nazi. And it's actually really funny how ashamed and like sad and like and whatnot he looks as the cops are like, "What's going on with you, man? Like you're posting about like white supremacy and white nationalism and like what the hell, dude? What is this swastika shit?" It's like, damn. I mean, these cops seriously seem pissed off about the Nazi stuff, which is a low bar. Don't get me wrong, but the perception the left tends to have of cops is not what you'll see in this video. I was quite impressed with them and how they were like bullying him for being a Nazi. It was very funny.
I'm trying to get all the judge or sheriff. Maybe get you out of protect and put you in general pop. See how that works.
I've seen the first couple minutes of this. I can't wait to see the rest.
On May 4th, 2024, police in Sandusky, Ohio responded to an unusual vandalism call. The officer quickly spotted the offensive spray paint on the city's main underpass and began investigating.
Yeah, so I stopped watching around a little ahead here where the cop is in the car talking about knowing who it is and how he's going to go get him. So he spray painted swastikas and the, what is it, like Adolf Hitler, because I forget what the Hail Hitler is supposed to be, the 8-8 or whatever. I don't know. It's some dumb shit. I think it's because H is the 8th letter of the alphabet, and so 8-8 is supposed to be them hailing Hitler, and then the 14, I forget what that's supposed to be. I think it's a reference to the 14 words, maybe? Yeah, the 14 words. Okay, yeah. Anyway, it's Nazi shit. It's Nazi shit. I believe he posted this on 4chan. It was like a whole, oh my god, I'm so cool. I spray painted Nazi shit on an overpass. Wow.
Just 2 days later, on May 6th, police would have enough probable cause to visit his grandmother's home with an arrest warrant. Detectives immediately had a suspect, 23-year-old Austin Rogers, who has a checkered history with several agencies and was released pending a plea agreement for a similar previous charge. While speaking to his grandmother and entering the house, they would find the evidence they need. The suspect also allegedly posted photos and videos of the vandalism to several websites, including 4chan. The following footage may be uncomfortable to some.
I mean, it's just some loser's spray paint who's about to get arrested. I mean, it's not that disturbing. Oh, he did it multiple times. Hey guys, what do you mean white lives matter is a hate statement? What do you mean? It's simply stating that white lives matter. What, do you not believe white lives matter? What do you mean it's a Nazi slogan? Taking photos for evidence. Damn, he went crazy. Let me guess. I love how he almost... Did he misspell Hitler? Hilter was right. Damn, dude. Hilter was right, guys. You actually can't make that up. You actually cannot make that up. He fucking must have been so scared and nervous while he was writing this that he misspelled Hitler. Could you imagine? Rudolf Hilter was right. Oh, did he do another one? Oh, he put a... Well, you don't want to leave a website link for the cops to immediately identify you from. That's kind of stupid. You know what's really funny? You know these Nazi dudes on 4chan and stuff, they think themselves like some kind of high-level, like, geniuses to an extent. They think they've figured it out. They're noticers, right? But in reality, they're stupid enough to commit a crime and then leave a link for the cops to follow to immediately identify them of that crime because they posted photos on that site of them having done the crime. God, I'm excited for us to see the arrest part. I stopped watching when he gets back to his car and starts talking to, like, I guess, dispatch or his sergeant or whatever. When he starts saying he's gonna go make the arrest.
So something I needed to bring to your attention, and I'm sure the chief will want to know ASAP as well.
Yeah,
so we got I'm currently on a vandalism call
so I'm
at the
blind
Columbus
from here.
Ave underpass, and I'm looking at a couple of swastikas, White Lives Matter, Hitler was right, and a thing that says Dresden.com. And it so happens our friend in common, Austin Rogers, was released a couple of days ago from the Erie County Jail from all that, ethnic intimidation, all that stuff. I know it's raining, and I know
I'd read the comments. I thought like after this he did more stuff and we got more videos. He's already got a criminal history at this point where he has dealt with the police because of his Nazi shit. Where that he goes around, like, apparently he was making Nazi flyers and leaving it on the doorsteps of minority families, like telling them as if like to signal that the neighborhood believes the stuff in the pamphlets. So he got charged with ethnic intimidation. I thought that came after this. I didn't know it already happened. Sorry, I only read the comments, so my understanding of like the line of events with this whole thing is a little backwards, a little mismatched, but we'll figure it out.
I know the chief was really concerned about that and had to call the street department last time this happened over at Charlene Park. Are we, even though it's raining and pouring and all that, and it's opening day, do we still want to contact and have the street department come in an overtime for this so all the tourists don't see, or are we just going to have them take care of it on Monday? Alrighty, thank you, sir. Okay, bye. Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, I can't help you right now. I'm going to call, and you're backing traffic up. We have to keep it moving, okay? That's fine, yes.
61, you got to be set. Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
All right. What's up?
Is there more on the north side, or is it just the south side?
It's all on the west side wall here. Hey, sorry, I was on the other line with Chris Denny regarding another issue, or regarding something else, so...
There's some down by my cruiser, I'll photograph.
They can see it plain as day for people that are going north and south.
I always find this part of the, like, police camera videos interesting, where it's just them kind of chilling and, like, doing some kind of walkie-talkie communication before they go and like, make an arrest. I don't know. It's like the calm before the storm,
The underpass. It's in bright red spray paint. Can't miss it. Yes, it's all on the west wall.
Well, it's not even that they're collecting their thoughts. It's more like it's wild to me how often it's so mundane and procedural until the moment it's not, Like 90% of the time, these cops are going about it like they're pretty chill. They're just it's like any other job. They're just doing their job, very like bored. Honestly, like you can hear the boredom in their voices. And then when it's a video where shit hits the fan, all that changes. You go from immediate boredom and like mundane workday to holy shit, I might die, or someone might die in front of me, or I, in the cop's position, they might have to shoot someone today, right? Because everything just immediately goes to shit. Yeah, like a lot of their job seems to be paperwork based on the videos, yeah. I don't know. Neat to get like more... the body cam stuff is so good of a policy. There's no reason why anybody should have been fighting against these body cams being mandatory. They also give accountability to people who lie about officers, by the way. I cannot tell you the amount of times on these body cam videos that like they'll like arrest some domestic abuser. Let's say they'll arrest some lady who is like domestic abusing her husband, and the lady doesn't realize the cops have body cams on and starts screaming rape as they put the handcuffs on her, like screaming, "Oh, you grabbed me there, you grabbed me there." It's like you can clearly see he didn't because you can see both of his hands cuffing her. And so it's like, man, I mean, before there were body cams, what would that cop have done? She could have gone and pressed charges and made tons of claims, and at the very least, it would have been a problem, you know? Now we've got these body cams, and maybe the cop does something wrong. It gets caught. There's no denying it. Maybe the cop gets lied about and actually did their job great. Now we can go look at the video and find out. There's no reason to be against this. And on top of that, these body camera videos become public eventually, apparently. That's how we have these. So lots of entertainment. We get some insight into the life of the people whose job it is to manage our entire society and make sure no one's breaking the law or hurting anybody. You know, like, pretty important job.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, bye. Hey, sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I had Denny in E-Step calling me about 2 different things, and I got to call the chief about this too, about this graffiti. So, just keep. Oh, I know who it is. It's Austin Rogers. It's just I got to check for cameras too because I gotta go back.
YouTube's full of videos like that. Yeah, like genuinely. If I was a cop, I would want to have a body cam on at all times because of how many of those like sovereign citizen arrest videos where like I don't know what it is about sovereign citizens, but every woman who claims to be a sovereign citizen that gets arrested, once the handcuffs go on, they start screaming rape at the top of their lungs. Like, falsely. But they try, like, it's genuinely insane. Like, look up just sovereign citizen arrest. And that will happen in the video. It's cringe as fuck. It is, yeah. I think a lot of the sovereign citizen types are just super narcissistic, like they're narcissists, and so they'll say anything to get themselves out of trouble.
Back to the station real quick, so that way I can contact Steve, what's his face, and or Dave Borchik about this, because definitely can't have the tourists on opening day seeing all this shit on the side of the the west side of the wall here. Now you said there's something on the north. Did you see anything on the east side? Yeah. So it's like Dresden.com, I think. Yeah, I checked that website, I have yet to check the website because I only put in Dresden.com, which is like some like dubstep group. Yeah, the more I think about that, that's probably a good idea to not look that up either. So, all right, well, since you're here in the
it's some dubstep group. I think it's not the dubstep group that it's referencing. I don't think it's the dubstep group. I love how the cops like, yeah, he's posting some weird racist shit, and he doesn't even get all the references, but what he does get, he's like, yeah, it's fucking weird.
Area can do me a solid and start looking for cameras to see if we have any or all or anything at all that would face towards over here. And yeah, I think they do too, but I'm not quite sure if that would cover the underpass per se. No, hopefully it will. All right, sweet. Can you like leave a business card so that way we can determine what and try to figure out who exactly did this? All right, sounds good. I need to go back to the station and make some phone calls to see if the street department will come in overtime for this, because obviously we don't want people seeing this shit. Yep. So all right, I'm gonna let you go. Goodbye.
Yeah, they're looking to get people to clean up the graffiti because they don't want people seeing it. Because there's about to be a big tourist thing in town, I guess. A lot of people are going to be coming in that way. They're going to see it, which is probably why he did it. Oh, okay, I think we're seeing the arrest now, guys. Here it is. So the guy, I think, lives with his grandma. So his grandma's house is getting raided by the cops. Not raided, but like, they're coming to get him. Popcorn, guys. Get your popcorn.
Hello. How are you doing? Is Austin here? I need to talk to him.
Austin?
How you doing, ma'am?
Right.
You his mom?
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
sorry.
no, I'm his grandma.
Grandma's
He probably loves the fact that the wood trim there looks like iron crosses, I bet. See, like, the little, like, pattern on that, like, wood trim around, like, the frame of the door kind of looks like iron crosses. I bet the dude inside fucking loves that.
You his mom?
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
sorry.
no, I'm his grandma.
Grandma's already come and talk to you?
Yeah.
All right.
Austin?
Yeah, dispatch, we got a full-blown weirdo here.
He's inside.
We got a level 3 neat.
Yeah.
We're gonna need backup here.
They're with them, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on.
So, hi Austin, how you doing?
Good.
Got some warrants for you.
Huh?
Got warrants for you.
Okay.
All right.
That little dog is so cute.
For what now?
I love the way he comes out and talks to the cops. Is like in that, like, the way he just sounds and the way he carries himself is so, like, 4chan neat. Like, just watch and listen, guys. Oh my god.
I have no idea what's going on.
Revocation. So, hi Austin, how you doing? Good. Got some warrants for you.
Good. You know, like, he's just like, can I just go back to posting on 4chan? The sunlight coming through these windows is making me gag.
Huh? Got warrants for you. All right.
Hey, what?
Go grab some shoes.
For what now?
Well, he's out spray paint.
For what
underpass,
now?
and everything else and posting about it.
How slobby is his room? I want to see it. I bet it looks like Asmongold's room. Oh, he's coughing.
Your shoes are out there? Yeah. Where's your backpack at, bud?
It must not
There?
smell good.
You see that? Bring it with you. You got a warrant, you said? Do I need a warrant at your grandmother's house? I'll get it. That's fine. Throw it back down.
Yeah.
If you don't want to give it to me to look?
Yeah, get a warrant.
Okay, come on, step out.
Okay.
You're in your grandmother's house. We'll deal with it. Will you keep that there?
Does he have a blood wall like Asmongold? True, yeah. Fair. I didn't see any blood wall. Look at that little dog. It's got the zoomies. Don't worry. I don't think the cops shoot the dog in this video. I think we're safe.
Which pair?
These cops seem chill. They don't seem like the dog shooting type. Regardless, I never want my dog coming within 50 feet of a cop. You know? Like, no matter how small and adorable she is and harmless she is, I don't want my dog anywhere in the line of sight of a cop, okay?
Then we'll walk over here to that cruiser.
What are the charges?
Honestly, I'm not aware. I literally pulled up and they just told me they need somebody for transport. Go on that side of the car.
Yeah, the ATF are dog shooters.
anything
They'll
on you?
do that.
No cell phones, nothing like that. You got some gloves?
Wait, is this a black cop? Yeah! Holy shit! Wait, the cop is black. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Wait, that's amazing. I hope he gets, like, so mad about the black cop taking him by the arm and taking him to the police cruiser. I hope he resists. I hope he resists and gives this cop a reason to, like, just hit him a few times, you know, just, like, maybe rough him up a little. You know, there's, like, a couple shots to the ribs or something. Just something, just a little, you know, just a little bit of... Make him feel a little bit of the oppression he thinks exists towards him for his race, you know? He might get a stiffy since Nazis... I'm not finishing that one. He has the incel chin, too, yeah. I mean, his full-on, like, face structure is all there. Every checkbox is checked. I like this close-up of his,
Go ahead, spread your legs for me.
like, man titties.
A little bit more than that.
He's whiter than Zan. Well, this guy does not go out in the sun. 4chan posters don't tend to go out in the sun at all.
Pull these up a little bit.
Checking his pockets for anything that he shouldn't have.
Gotta have a seat.
Yeah, all the brown folks first.
Did I hear that? Wait, that goes crazy. Wait.
Yeah, all the brown folks first.
No, I heard that right. They intentionally, because they knew, okay, this is some shithead internet weirdo who 1488'd it on like, spray painted 1488 on the highway. And he said all the brown folks first, which means all of the non-white cops go first. So the first thing he sees is that a group of non-white cops is here to arrest his ass. Because, internally, he's just screaming right now with rage, right? Just absolutely molding, just crying and pissing and shitting on the inside. Oh, I love that the cops, and like, purposefully were like, this guy's a racist, let's fuck with him. And even the white cops there were like, yeah. I love that.
It's okay. Brown folks first. How's it going? No, just dumb neighbor over here.
She all right?
No, she's fine. Just got a warrant for the kid.
Oh. I was going to say, hell. I see Granny every day.
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah. Just in case he jumps out
Is this
the
the
window.
neighbor?
No, play with me, so. Sounds like it's over with already, so see?
Won't play with you. That's up to you guys. You guys have a good one.
You too.
We get a couple angles of him getting taken to the car. I love this. What a great image. What a great image this is. Oh, I hope whenever he goes on 4chan again, whenever he posts, people just reply with this image. Like, someone needs to just clip this. And just anytime this dude posts anywhere on social media, people just reply with this cutout. Yeah, I need this to be the thumbnail. Yeah. If I say Ethan enough times, I think he'll be able to find this in the video, and he'll know to clip this bit out for the thumbnail. Ethan. Yeah, you say it 3 times in the mirror, and he'll know when he edits the video. That's how it works.
You got a bus? I'd go to the car and grab it.
I should have something.
Russia will use that screenshot for propaganda. I love this visual. It makes me happy.
I don't think I had no cars in there, but we'll see.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, are we seeing another POV? We don't need another POV of the arrest.
Ronte, you knock on the door.
Oh, do we get another view of the room? I do want to see a view of the room. Here we get to see him getting cuffed. Hey, Bal. Good to see you. We're going to be watch partying The Rings of Power Season 2 after stream today, so you better be there. You've been missing watch parties, Bal. Well, you might have D&D tonight. It is Thursday. Understandable if you have D&D. He looks like Sam Hyde. He looks like Sam Hyde if Sam Hyde didn't work out or take human growth hormone. And testosterone supplements.
Is his permanent residency here?
Yeah, he's been staying here, yeah. But the DD board was looking for a place for him.
Okay.
But maybe because of all this trouble, they said.
Wait, he got kicked out of 120 Prairie because we were doing down there with the knife.
Well, I'm sorry.
That dog is about the size of my dog, by the way.
Put him in there anyway. The drugs and all that goes on there. That was no place for him.
Yeah, I mean, look at this room. I had on there with a swastika right on top of his bed.
Those little dogs can be loud when they want to be, and they're great guard dogs. They can't do anything, but they'll set off the alarm.
Ma'am, what's your name?
Sharon.
When we come in the house, I can see the backpack that's in the video. I'm just going to see those things right now. I'm just like,
Oh my god, you can see a red hat with a swastika on it sitting on his bed. Do you guys see that? There's a red baseball cap sitting on his bed, proudly displaying a swastika just in view. Like, what are the chances you just get one peek into his room and you can see a swastika? Just from one small peek through the crack in his door. And you can already see one swastika. There's probably more. He probably has, like, pictures of Hitler up on the wall. We just can't see it.
All right.
okay.
Or Hilter.
Dude walks around with this backpack and all these videos. It's just being seized as evidence right now, and we'll deal with it down the road. Okay?
All right.
Do you have any questions?
Oh, they're taking the backpack anyway.
What to do, how to help him.
Contact the court. Tell him you think he
He
needs
never was out of custody and he never had any problems. But one time with the school,
Yeah.
he got in trouble for posting something. But when we went to court, they tried to say he was going to the school or something.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was fucking school shooter posting and got like in trouble with the school for posting like on 4chan that he was gonna be a school shooter. Oh my god. What, like, I always took that really seriously because my mom had told me a story about some friends of my uncles when they were in high school who were joking around during gym. Like maybe a year, maybe a little less after Columbine happened, they made a joke. One that like before Columbine might have been nothing, like not even regarded all that seriously, but a joke about blowing up the school. And that was a big no-no. They got in a lot of fucking trouble. A lot of trouble. Like expelled. These 3 friends of my uncles when they were in high school. And they were made an example of. And I heard that story at a young age, and it was like, don't ever joke about that kind of stuff. They take it very seriously, even if you're a little kid. And I was like, okay. And so that's been a rule I've always known. You don't joke about that shit, because they won't take it as a joke. No matter how obvious of a joke it is, they won't. They won't take it as a joke.
I showed his lawyer the thing from the supervisor that said no weapons were mentioned. And she said, well, I got it dropped anyways. So because of all that, they wanted to put him in placement.
Well, he was in a halfway house up in Lorraine, and he wrote something out. He was going to shoot the place up when he went out.
No, but after all that happened, they put him in placement.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about those placements? Those are the worst things that I ever seen. They're bad as prison.
Yeah.
And that's when he started getting mean.
Yeah.
It's like, he was beaten up so bad one time. He was in the hospital for how long? He was raped.
Even after he was arrested the first time, 128 Perry, they let him move.
She's like, you know, my amazing little boy, he went to this, he went to jail and he got beaten and he got raped, which is awful, obviously. But it's also like, you talk about it like his time in jail made him like a more hardened criminal and into a mean asshole. But why was he in jail in the first place? Based on what we heard before, it sounds like it was because of the ethnic intimidation charge thing. So he was already a Nazi going around intimidating families of color around his area, got arrested for it. Then all that happened, came out, repeated possibly more illegal behavior with the vandalism, and now it's like, oh, my poor little grandson. Okay.
Moved back in, and he started doing the same stuff all over again.
I don't understand him. I talked to him, and
he's got some issues he needs to deal with. And I mean, mental health counseling, I don't know. He told me before he was on meds to keep him level, but he thought they were clouding his mind, so that's why he quit taking them.
That's what I told him. I said, you need to be on some kind of medication, and he said it makes me
2071, third unit close to 1,000 block of 2nd
You
Street.
were seeing your psychiatrist, because I did have him to a psychiatrist.
Doggy yawn.
I said, you need to tell her that. You don't tell her you're all right. You need to tell her what's going on.
The truth.
And all this other crazy...
I'll let you look at it. What do you see right there?
Yeah.
The red spray paint can. That's why.
I see the cops got a SIG. Nice to see. SIGs are good. SIGs are nice. I like it.
That's why I knew he had it.
I don't understand why he keeps doing it.
We don't either, but he's just racking up felony charges every time.
Yeah. The prosecutor's office has an agreement with him. He's supposed to get sentenced at the end of the month. They're revoking that, and they're going to re-pull this whole thing. So now he's got to face all of them. It's like, stop. He just needs to stop what he's doing.
And he knew that, so I didn't think he'd ever do anything like that.
On the 4th, he did it. The 5th, he posted it on the website.
Well, I'll tell you right now, from just right here, looking in his room, he has these cards that he puts out on people's porches and stuff of that.
I'm going to be completely honest. I get the impression this kid, I say kid, he's a grown man. This guy is probably dangerous. Like, I worry for this lady. Like, legitimately. Like, this guy is a Nazi who wants to genocide people and clearly has a massive ego. I would worry about the safety of this grandmother, you know? There will be people encouraging him to do more, ironically, like 4chan will push him to keep committing crimes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They'll like try to like A-log and convince him to go even further and make him worse. Yeah. They'll enable him for sure. Those online forums. They wouldn't tell him to like chill out. You just got arrested. Don't do that shit again. They're going to encourage more. They think it's funny.
Sort.
Remember we were here the last time? You taking all the rocks out?
Can you see what this says? White children are only 3% of the world population, already a minority in many Western nations.
Wait, was that on his desk, or did she just pull that out like as evidence that she had on hand? I think that was just like on his desk.
I don't know.
Yeah, she just picked that up off his desk.
But I appreciate it. Hopefully it didn't upset your day too much. Like I said,
He's got Nazi flashcards.
Because they just got bonded out. This is his address for Vandal. So
I thought that once he was on probation, he'd straighten out. I can't believe he's
Family.
down and did that.
I know.
Well, get out your hair. Have a good rest of your day.
Oh, we're back to him in the cop car. Let's go. Now we get to see what happens next.
219-910, head your way. Just leave it in cars.
Was there an arrest warrant?
Yeah, they have the charge. They're going to give me a copy of it to give to you.
So there was a warrant, though.
Wait, is that statistic true, Xanderhall? Probably not.
Oh,
He looks like Synthetic Man. He actually does.
All right, Austin. I humored you for a minute while we were in there because I already noticed your bag, so I seen pictures of it. Told Grandma we're seasoned for heavens anyhow. But when you have the red spray paint still in your bag, yeah. Your agreement you had with the county has been pulled. Your bond's been revoked. You can go to prison. We're done dealing with you. All right. Good luck there. I'm trying to get a hold of the judge or sheriff. Maybe get you out of protected, put you in general pop, see how that works.
Damn.
Please.
He looks like Sam Hyde a little bit, for sure. But he just mostly has, like, the full incel bit going for him, you know?
You got a copy of the charge and faxing it over.
Then he tells the cop that if he feels a little punch on the back of his leg, that it's his husband, Magichan Sonic, giving him a little love tap. He says that to the cop in a moment, guys. It's real. Good reference. Yeah, no, he actively said to him, we're going to see about getting you taken out of protective service and put into Gen Pop, which is, like, just rubbing salt in the wound. Like, oh, you seeked out protective services last time you were locked up because you were getting fucked with. Well, now, we're making sure you end up in general population and get fucked with. That's cool. That's pretty, I like that.
All the charges are at dispatch already, they're clerk.
You want that window up or down?
It's good.
Good.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Riding in a car without a seatbelt is a crime, buddy boy, and you've just been caught on camera doing it. Add an extra few years to his sentence, boys. We got him.
2175, go ahead.
Being around the county one now.
Get place 134.
Two charges of felony, 5 vandalism.
Okay, thank you.
Felony vandalism,
And,
that goes crazy.
They're sending the charges out to the county, so...
Felony vandalism?
Appreciate it.
Fuck, dude. Felony vandalism. What makes vandalism a felony? Was it the content of how he vandalized it? Does Nazi imagery vandalism specifically get you a felony? Like if it's hate-based vandalism, maybe? Like if it's meant to inspire hate or fear? If it makes you feel any better, 4chan is loaded with people who are having regrets supporting Trump, like embarrassingly so. Yeah, I mean, that's always been a thing. There's been Trump regretters since 2016. It's been a big movement. It's why I genuinely don't believe the talking point that Trump is stronger now than ever. Because he would surely have been the strongest ever in 2016. And then when you consider how many supporters he's lost, how is he gaining more? Like, who's changed their mind and jumped on the Trump train after 2016? It just doesn't seem... It doesn't seem right to me, but I could be wrong.
Get it.
No problem. Who's your probation officer?
I have no idea.
Oh, you haven't got one yet?
I just went in and they just told me to come back and check in about, they gave me a schedule. It was like May something to May something else.
Gotcha.
It's like twice every month. I'm still new to the probation thing, so I don't know yet.
Gotcha.
I don't think I have one yet. Do they tell you their name when you go in and check in?
I have no clue.
All right. Yeah, I don't know.
I just figured you had already been on it and was already in contact with one.
No, I just was told to check in, and that's it.
You should stop talking. Have they read him his rights yet? I guess maybe it got cut out. I didn't hear him get his rights read to him. But he's under arrest, that's for sure.
Grab one seat, I want you to fall. Take one step forward for me.
The following is footage from September 2023, where authorities arrested Rogers for allegedly placing flyers containing racist, homophobic, and anti-Semitic language on porches of homes in at least 2 Sandusky neighborhoods.
So that's what I read about in the comments. So this is the original arrest. This is we're rewinding now to his original arrest here, I think. I think that's what's happened here. 2023. So this is recent. This is literally like not that long ago. It's been less than it's actually been a year and a week, just about. A year and almost a week since this. That's how old this is.
Rogers pleaded guilty to 1 count of ethnic intimidation, a 5th-degree felony. In exchange for his plea, 3 other counts, including possession of criminal tools, felonious assault, and aggravated menacing, were dismissed.
So is this like his apartment? Like before he had to move in with his grandma, I guess.
Yeah?
Open the door.
Who is it? Police.
Oh.
You guys got a arrest warrant? Austin, open the door.
Just need to talk to you tonight.
I love that. Do you have an arrest warrant? Open the door. Okay. Like, dude, if they had a warrant, they would have said, and they would be coming in regardless. If they don't have a warrant, I don't think they can come in. But they will come back. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like, they can't force their way in without a warrant, but if they do have a warrant, then, like, they're just going to tell you we have a warrant, you've got about 3 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, why would they bother with, like, negotiating when they can just come in if they please?
Need to have a chat.
So he just let them in and didn't need to, I think.
What's going on with you?
I just woke up.
Just woke up? All right, come in, let's talk to you for a minute. So what's going on? Huh?
Sorry about this.
Obviously, like the weed imagery, the mess everywhere, all of that is very funny. But the Nazi banner hanging above his couch really just brings it all together. Like, it's actually so crazy to me that these people are real. And these are the motherfuckers that, like, leave hate comments in my videos. Also, yes, here it is. This is a bit that I had skipped to. I'd skipped to, like... I, like, hovered over this bit around here when he's in the car. And we see the view of him here. Okay. He looks fully like the chud here. Like, he fully looks like the chud in this section of the video. I just remember scrolling over it and being like, is this... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This guy looks like the chud. Oh my God, this is him. This is what he was based on, surely. So, I knew we had to cover this.
What's up with the rights?
What's up? Well, what are you doing?
I just woke up.
Yeah? Still backing your stuff? Yeah? Alright, why are you putting bags in the driveways all around here?
Huh?
Why are you putting bags with the rice?
He has another Nazi poster up right there. There's a black sun there. I guess this is some Nazi. I can't identify it, but it's a Nazi in a uniform. I can't tell who it is. And then some text that I can't read because the video's too blurry.
In the driveways.
No, flyers.
Flyers?
Yeah, it's not illegal.
Yeah, just stand up. Come on.
I love that. Did he leave the flyers around? Yeah, he did. It's not illegal. Yeah, it is. Get up. Because I guess this dude didn't know that leaving... I guess he didn't know that ethnic intimidation is a crime. That, like, you're not allowed to leave Nazi flyers meant to intimidate people in their like their doorsteps.
I'll help you. Sure.
Where's your phone at?
Right there, I'm showing you.
You running the computer again? You running the computer again?
Maybe people want to see that shit.
Oh, dude's building a PC.
I don't know if you want that stuff at your house. You have your own beliefs, but you don't
Oh, it's a
have to push them
shoebox.
on
I thought it
everybody.
was a PC part box. Sometimes I wonder if, like, in the moments before the USSR cracked into Hitler's bunker and got his ass, if, like, he had a vision of the future of what his followers would be and decided to just shoot himself in the head at the realization of what would happen to the Nazi movement in, like, less than 100 years. Like, what his followers would look like, how they would be, how they'd go, like, just what they'd be like. He just got a flash of, like, a That's So Raven future vision and was like, nope, and just blew his own brains out. I think that's what happened to Hitler, honestly. That's my headcanon. I thought they couldn't find the bunker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they couldn't find it, but then, like, a little while ago, I'm pretty certain they found the remains of Hitler and his mistress. I'm pretty certain they found them in a parking lot. There was, like, some construction happening in Germany, and there was, like, a parking lot getting, like, either, like, built on or something like that, and they, like, ripped up the parking lot and found a skeleton. DNA testing has been done, and it seems to have been, like, basically fully confirmed that it's Hitler's skull. It also has a big bullet hole in the side of it, shattering it. So it seems to be Hitler's skull and skeleton. I'm pretty sure they just fully found it. Yeah. It wasn't the Russians who found it, but some construction workers did. Apparently.
Jamie, I'll meet you here in a second.
All right, you can wait about it, George.
Clear.
The theory he killed himself was correct? Let me look up and see if they actually found his body, if this story is true. Did they find Hitler's skeleton? The bones were never found in his grave, and this gave rise to rumors about after the war that Hitler had survived. Okay, so they haven't found it? Oh, they found a skull piece. They didn't find the full skeleton. They've just found a piece of his skull. Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on. Tests on skull fragment cast doubt on Adolf Hitler's suicide story. Bone with bullet hole found by Russians in 1946 came from an unknown woman. Not a German leader. Okay, so that's a thing. Dude, this is so overly complicated. They burned his body? That they just burnt it? Nah, I don't know. Guys, do we need to go, like, to Germany and hunt for Hitler's body? I feel like Hitler's skull would be some kind of, like, cursed object, you know what I mean? Or it would, like, have a lot of evil power in it or something, like, the skull of Gul'dan in WoW. You know what I mean? Like, it would turn you into a demon, like Illidan, if you touched it.
Come on, I'll step over here a second. Any weapons in here again this time? Huh?
How has that not been the plot of
you're out on
Indiana
block
Jones
doing
movie?
the same dumb shit, and you're out doing it again. Huh? Say you're still not on your meds? Huh? Where'd you get a new computer at? Eric, you got a printer in here with all the stuff on it. This is the one we just got.
Oh, no way. Wait.
Stuff on it.
Bro. He's got the lotion right here. And he's got the fucking tissues, bro. He's got his FAP station ready. He's got his jizz towel here. He's got his FAP napkins. He's got his lotion. He's got, like, multiple lotions. He's got, like, a swastika candle that he can light to help get in the mood. You know, a nice, like, glowing swastika. Like, he's got everything he needs. His Fapkins, his dick towel. Yeah, he's in his goon cave just absolutely jorking it, bro.
These are the ones we just got. How's it running? This?
Just absolutely jorking it. Dude, he's got a lot of, like, Fapkins, dude. Oh, he's got a few. Oh, he's got a few just around. Ooh, don't touch those, guys. Don't touch those. Trust. You do not want to touch those. You will need to cut off, like, skin in order to not feel the texture that those napkins have, I'm sure. The cheese touch.
No idea. Is he doing it off his phone, hooking his phone up to the...
Yeah, you could take those napkins for DNA evidence.
You doing it?
Yeah, and I asked if like fine, I said that it's fine as long as you don't tape it to like people's
The fuck is that purple pen for? Google sounding, and then look at Google and look at image search results. Go to Google image search results first, turn off safe search, and then look up sounding. And that's what I think the pen is for.
How about we just tell everybody in the building what you're about and all this stuff and let them deal with you? I think that's going to work out for you.
They already know.
Oh, they already know you're doing this stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty open with my beliefs.
Okay. How are you working your computer in here?
How do I work my computer?
Yeah, how are you working it?
I don't have it.
What's the monitor that? How are you getting all this stuff and making the flyers?
You guys print them out.
From where?
If you touch those napkins, you're gonna end up catching a really racist symbiote.
From your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to put shoes on? You want to go with your socks? All right. Come on.
So wait, what am I being charged with?
Menacing, probably, and ethnic intimidation.
Menacing and ethnic intimidation.
Yeah.
Usually when you agree to...
Why has he got a bag of rice?
Same stuff you did to get arrested in the first place, right? You know, covered that with you, probably?
No.
All right.
You got keys that you're gonna...
Greyhounds. Why would you hear me say, look up something, make sure you look it up on Google? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Who remembers these old Minecraft posters? Dude, what? I love all the Nazi imagery and then a random Minecraft poster. To be fair, it's an old Minecraft poster, so this is probably him showing solidarity with his brother-in-arms, Notch, you know? Marcus Pearson. Yeah. He was radicalized by Minecraft. Shit, dude. He was. 2B2T got his ass.
When you come back?
And a noose. Wait, he's a noose hanging. What the fuck? He does. Dude, that's crazy. No way. That's like some Mo Sislak shit. That's some Mo from The Simpsons shit to have like a noose hanging up in your apartment that you look at. To like, he's living in so much depression and sadness and self-pity. He made a noose and hung it up on the wall. That or he's just so edgy that this is his sense of humor and he finds it like humorous. Yeah, it's his old friend. Not today, old friend. That's what he says to it every night.
Yeah, I think they're... Yeah, that's right there. Yep, and I got the little pad, the keypad thing, the key fob. So it's
the key fob. Key fob for what, the doors?
What I love is all the trash everywhere and the, like, barely full trash can, you know? And you can tell from that bit sticking up that you could, like, crush so much trash down and totally, like, fit plenty in there. So he's like, the whole place is a mess, and there's just so much more of what is on the ground around his apartment is trash than what is in the trash can.
All right. So y'all in? Huh?
I'm in the A1.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
2117, kids go inside.
Yeah, like, I've spent a lot of time at my computer, and if you, like, when you do that, eventually, like, over the course of a day, like, your water bottles and stuff you eat will, like, pile up a bit, but you gotta clean it up, otherwise you're gonna go fucking crazy, you know? Like, at least once every few days, I gotta, like, fully clean my entire setup until it's spotless, because I just like the feeling of sitting down in a spotless room / setup and just enjoying how clean everything is. So, like, I don't know how you can just completely let everything fall apart, you know? Like, I get it if it's for a day or two, you know, you don't clean up your area and it gets a little messy, but then you clean it up and you're like, nice and clean. And you take a deep breath and you relax and you feel fulfilled. You can't, like, this dude's just living in it like Asmongold style, you know? Fully neat. Not even like a sort of neat, like a soft neat. He's fully in it, you know? Like, he hasn't been in that place long enough to turn it into the den that it will eventually become, it looks like. He's probably depressed as shit, TBH. Yeah, a lot of these guys that are like alt-right Nazi incels online on 4chan and stuff, very depressed people. No one can think of the world the way they do and not be depressed. It's obviously depression that got them to where they are and keeps them where they are.
Alright, we're in the lobby.
I love the visual of the Nazi getting taken away in handcuffs. It just makes me happy.
Floor 2, going down.
Yeah, Kobe, back when I smoked weed, what I'd do is I'd get real stoned and go into, like, that zombie kind of, like, just blazed state, and then I'd do chores while, like, in autopilot mode while stoned on weed. And by the time I was, like, back to sober again, I was pretty much done with whatever I'd, like, set myself to do, and it felt like it was only 5 minutes because the time dilation being super high gives you. So I always love to get super stoned before doing chores, because it was like, it's the closest thing you can get to, like, a Moon Knight blinking out and then coming back with whatever you were gonna do already done type thing, you know? It's like, I black out, I'm done, and by the time I come back, all the chores are done. Not really like that, but it's the closest you can get to it. Y'all keep making me miss weed.
Pay for your apartment the 4 months you're in jail.
You call it cutscening.
Huh?
That's great.
Floor 1,
Okay.
going up.
We'll make sure this time you're gonna come back to this next time.
Honestly, Aram. Yeah. I wonder how much of this is him thinking he was above the law because he's a straight white man on the internet. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, did you guys see that? Look at his fucking nails, dude. Holy shit. Dude, look at his nails. Dude, I let my nails get like a third that long once, and I felt like, oh man, I need to clip these, you know? Like right now, they're a little bit on the long side for how I like to have them, and they're not even long right now. Like it's barely noticeable beyond like the cuticle. But dude, look at that thumbnail. Holy shit. Just look at his hands here. Bro. Dude is neat maxing. Look at that, man. He is neat maxing.
Where's the cruiser?
He's a Nazi homophobic racer over. Oh, okay.
Getting on you? Sarge, you got the keys?
I wonder if his nails do poison damage.
Thank you.
You're going to jail, chud.
Yep, Austin?
Yeah, he's being arrested?
Yeah.
And I'm sure
He's the only one been going around throwing bags of rice and all the hatred for racism, white supremacy, what else was all in there?
Homophobic, Nazi stuff.
Same stuff. Anti-Semitic stuff. He's the one who was doing it before. That's why he got arrested out here before last year. Same stuff. He's going around throwing bags.
Wait. Is this a year later? Or is this like a year later? And this is his third arrest, not his first one. This is his third arrest. So what we've seen is he had an original arrest for doing this. And then he got arrested at his grandma's house. And then a year later, or a year after the first arrest, this happened, where he got arrested for the same thing again. Anti-semantic. Listen, he's doing his best, okay? He's doing his best. I think his, like, apartment manager is a black woman, and I think the cops are explaining the shit he's into and the stuff he believes to his apartment manager as we speak, which is absolutely amazing. The cops are like, oh, you're his landlord? Oh, let us tell you what this guy's been up to. You know, it's up to you what you want to do after you find out about that, you know? It's up to you.
Execute the driveways with rice.
So what's he going to be charged with?
Was bonds being violated, being charged with aggravated menacing, ethnic intimidation,
Squirrel.
plus bond revocation.
Oh my God.
Background squirrel.
Who's the manager down here now?
I am.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with all his issues.
Yeah, she is the manager. She is literally the building manager. That is amazing. Oh my God. She is literally his building manager. And she's finding out that he's a Nazi and a white supremacist from the cops as they arrest him. Oh my God.
Your building, I told him, I said, how about we tell everybody down here what you're about? Let them deal with you. He goes, they all know. He's definitely off his meds.
He just said, yeah, so we told him, like, let's just tell everybody around here what you're about and see how they like that. And he was like, and now they're doing it. Now they're following through on that and telling his, building manager what he's into.
Say he's not on this.
Huh?
Say he's not on this. He's never been on that.
He was on before. I interviewed him before he was on.
Can you give me a call so I can know his definite charges? So I can...
I'll tell you right now, menacing ethnic intimidation, and he's going to have a bond revoked.
Are those felonies?
Yeah, those were all felonies before. He was threatening the little children.
So he's just stacking felonies now.
Yeah. He's in a bomb stuff.
Bomb stuff. He had all kinds of stuff going.
He's got to still be in prison now.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. Here, I'll give my card. You want to get hold of me?
Imagine he says, can I at least have my noose?
More we can put on him for this, but he needs to go away. I told him, I said, I'm going to make sure down here they know who you are so they get rid of you. I said, how'd you keep the thing? He said, well, I had money.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They asked him, how did you get this place? And he said, I have money. Where do you think he gets the money from? Unfortunately, this is a pretty weird, consistent thing, is that, like, a lot of these weird, like, 4chan neets, they have a lot of money. There's a reason why they can afford, like, expensive guns and the, to live at home and, just post online. Sometimes it's, like, they inherited some money or whatever. But I've noticed that's a really weird, common trend, where a lot of these, like, Nazi 4chan posters are either living off of disability, they got some kind of, unemployment, or there's something that has given them the money to give them the lifestyle necessary to be this much of a neat, you know? And so they'll usually just be like, oh, yeah, they got plenty of money. They can fund this continued weirdness. They're not going to run out and have to go get a normal job and be a normal person. Bro's collecting felonies like they're fucking Pokemon cards. I mean, it's mostly the same 2 felonies over and over again, to be fair. Besides the felony vandalism one, it's just more felony, menacing and ethnic intimidation. That's the crimes he's being charged with here.
Thank you.
Yep. His keys and his key fob. Thank you, sir. Tell jail we'll send out the charges. You said the rice is like, I saw the box of all the flyers on the floor. I looked at them. I'm like, so why you go around putting in people's driveway? I'm allowed to. Shut up. Get up. You're under arrest. I'm done playing.
Oh my God, dude. This guy is cooking. This cop, you got to admit, this cop is cooking. Does ACAB include this cop, guys? I need to know. Because this dude's cooking right now.
And called his attorney beforehand. And isn't there something where you...
Where cop W? No, he's cool.
What up?
So, man, how you doing? Okay, anything interesting? Easy peasy.
As far as I know.
Yeah, even the good ones? Aw, damn. Unfortunate.
Oh, yeah.
He slammed that thing.
I'm gonna grab onto you. I want you to fall. Take one step forward for me. Thank you.
Video sounds loud. I'll turn it down halfway, thank you. I love the guy at the intake says, didn't you just get out? He's back. He couldn't stop breaking the law to push his Nazi beliefs. I will say, it's pretty... this is very clearly not a dude who's just brave enough to, like, go to prison for his beliefs in Nazi shit. He just seems like he's so dumb, ignorant, and has such a big ego, he thinks he'll get away with it. And he just won't learn. Like, it's not even like he's committing crimes that he could, like, not help but commit, given his situation. He's chosen to do these things for internet clout. This is definitely one of the reasons why we need rehabilitation centers in America to deal with this instead of just throwing them in jail or prison. For sure, yeah. Like, this dude's probably very sad, depressed, and got, like, radicalized to this position and doing what he's doing by, I mean, like, let's take some guesses. Dude's not much of a looker. Let's be honest. We've been making fun of his appearance. So I have a feeling he's never been much of a looker. I don't think that his current appearance is a new development. I'm guessing that he probably has had problems when it comes to talking to girls and any relationships with girls since he was in school. And that probably is where his radicalization started. And now he's an adult, and he's just gotten more bitter and more hateful, you know? Like, the entire Andrew Tate movement is fueled by, like, teenage boys who just had their first breakup or rejection. You know, that literally fueled the Andrew Tate movement, like, blew it up in the first place.
Alright, goes right here on the wall. We'll be back for this time.
Can we really rehab guys like this? I want to be optimistic, but I don't know. Ectoplasm, I promise you it's possible. There are people who are even worse than this guy who have been reformed. I know it may seem crazy because people like this are this is the exact guy pretty much who you've probably dealt with online being awful to you, but, like, there have been outright Klan members who have been, like, reformed and taken out of the Klan and Nazism and have become normal people, got all their tattoos lasered away and became normal, good people. You know, they got out of it. They realized it was wrong and they educated themselves and they stopped being ignorant fuckheads. There are people who've done that. People who have started at a way worse position than this guy. So I want to be very clear. There is no point in radicalization where you're completely beyond redemption. The only point... At that point, you're not even radicalized anymore. You don't believe in any of it. The only people that I truly believe are beyond redemption or bringing back are the grifters. Those that are... Maybe they believe what they're saying to an extent, but they're mostly hamming it up and pushing it for the sake of personal benefit. They're just trying to make money. There's no changing their mind when their only motivation is spreading hate for money. Those are the people I don't know if they can ever be saved. Dudes like this are those people's victims. This guy watches those people's content, consumes their talking points, takes their advice, follows their entire model for how to exist, you know? These guys are the victims of those radicalizing people that cannot be changed because they're just trying to make money. And they're doing it off of selling hate. These guys are the ones who buy it because they're dumb enough to buy it.
I think 2 miles. I go to court 29th. Can you see a minute now? How you doing? Busy today. I have 16 people in court right now.
Oh, wow.
Busy day at the police station.
Court till 11:30, and we've gotten 3 bookings since they started uni court. So, and now the releases will start from uni court. So, fun. Thank you. All right, go ahead and take your necklace off, take your shoes off.
He's got to take off his, I assume Nazi necklace. I don't know what the necklace references because I don't recognize it, but I'm sure it's something adjacent to Nazism.
Shoes off for me. All right, hands back up on the wall for me real quick.
So, I want to let you guys know something hilarious about prison. A lot of people, from the majority of prison content that I've consumed, and we've gotten to the point now where you don't even have to watch, like, 60 Days In to see what being inside prisons is like, because people sneak cell phones into prison all the time, and cell phones now have TikTok, and so people... There is an entire community on TikTok and YouTube Shorts that is prison TikTok and prison YouTube Shorts. I'm not talking YouTubers who are ex-cons that are making videos about it. I'm talking people currently in prison who have smuggled in phones and record the shit that goes down in prison. Even some surprisingly high security situations. I'm obsessed with prison talk. Yeah, we might watch some like prison talk stuff eventually. That could be interesting. But they'll like record full-on real prison fights on their phone and then upload it from prison. And so that's a whole sector of internet content that's crazy. But something I've found that might surprise you is that you would think like, oh, when you go into prison, you've got to be like a big, bulky, strong dude, and you've got to like lay the law down the second you get in, you're going to be taken advantage of. That's actually not really the case. Most of the people in prison from the sound, I mean, it depends, I guess, on how high security it is, but where this guy's going, it's mostly just a matter of like, what you really have to worry about in prison is being annoying. If you're annoying, that is genuinely like, if you're annoying, have bad hygiene, like, or are a chomo, I guess, but I imagine most people don't have to worry about that. But, like, if you're, like, bad hygiene or annoying, you got to worry about that. That's, like, actually, realistically, the thing you've got to worry about in prison. If you're annoying, people just aren't going to like you. Not liking you might range from they just avoid you and don't want to talk to you to they fuck with you because you're so unlikable and annoying. And if you're like a slob or you're like stinky or you have bad hygiene or you don't wash your hands, then people think you're gross. And if they think you're gross enough that it could affect them, then they might go after you. What's a chomo? Chomo is prison speak for pedophile. Child molester. Child molester. Chomo. Yeah. That's the term. I believe it comes from like Southern California prison slang. And then it's like spread beyond that. Yeah, and in the UK, you just say nonce. Nonce is like the equivalent in UK prison slang. Yeah. Anyway, I just like to think that because really the worst thing you can be is kind of an annoying loser in prison, because then if you're unlikable, that's your biggest worry. If in any way, shape, or form you're just not a very likable person, that's going to be your biggest problem in prison. Like, based on everything I've seen, like, genuinely, that should be your fears if you're unlikable. This guy does not come off as likable. He comes off as socially anxious, as kind of cunty and an asshole. Like, just go down the list. He doesn't seem like a very pleasant person to interact with, and I bet that's where he's going to have the most problem in prison, is just being so evidently cringe and annoying. People are going to be like, ugh. Is it more dangerous than being annoying in the Sonic fandom? Is it dangerous to be annoying in the Sonic fandom? I watched a video today that was very interesting about the link between Sonic the Hedgehog and autism. Like, it was a full-on documentary video talking about why like there's so much appeal for Sonic among like why so many like Sonic fans have autism or are on the autism spectrum. And it was a serious video. It wasn't like a meme video. It was like fully seriously like contending with the topic, because there is truth to that. And the biggest point was that, A, it's an ongoing series, so a lot of people are naturally going to be inclined to continue their fandom of it, even as adults. And two, it's got a very colorful cast with a lot of thought put into every character. So, like, it just has a lot of sensory appeal in that way. And so, like, it just goes down the list and explains, like, yeah, no, actually, it makes sense. No, that completely makes sense.
All right, kick this foot back. Other foot. All right, have yourself over here, face the wall. Keep your feet a little more than shoulder apart. Hands on the black handles. Look up at the green light. Like this? All the way up. Try not to move.
I love this machine. Are they like X-raying him or something? Go to Twitter and say Amy was written well in Sonic Frontiers and you'll get harassed nonstop. I guess I won't. What is that machine? It looks like an X-ray machine. Like, maybe it's like X-raying to see if he's got like a shiv up his asshole or something. Because back in the day, I thought they used to like put on a glove and stick a finger up your butthole when they give you a cavity search. Like, that's why they call it a cavity search. I guess now they've got X-rays to do it. So, you know, we've really fallen as a society. We used to be a real country. We used to put fingers in buttholes to check for weapons. Now we put them through some machine, you know. Frankly, kids these days don't know how good they have it. You know, the moral fabric of our society is failing. When cops aren't sticking gloved fingers up people's buttholes, it's return to tradition, guys. Return to tradition.
I forgot the famous questions. Feeling homicidal, suicidal? Nope. Never emergency medical attention? No. Concerned consuming drugs or alcohol every day? No. You know,
The West has fallen. Billions must cry.
Alright, check it. Just give me a quick mouse sweep. Gonna pull your cheeks out so I can see your gum line and stuff. Alright, let me see this here. Other ear. Alright, let's go. Thank you much.
No problem. Be safe.
Yeah, you too.
Good luck, Mr. Rogers. You too.
Wait, is there more? Oh my god, holy shit. Okay, here it is, dude. Here's the full transformation. Oh my god. Oh, I don't have the image up anymore. I thought I still had it open. Well, anyway, here's the full transformation into the Chud Wojak. He made it fully there. Is he more of the Chud Wojak here? Or here? It's really hard to tell in which one of these he's more the Chud Wojak. I'd say it's a pretty good tie. The thing is, the Chud Wojak has a clean-shaven face that looks a lot like his here. Like, from the nose down, this image is more the Chud Wojak. But, on the other hand, if we go back, from the nose up, this image is more the Chud Wojak. So if he had this hair and everything, but then followed it up with this, like, shaved face, he would be fully the Chud. Like, fully the Chud. So he's been arrested 3 times. Damn. Let's read the comments, because I remember them being really funny when I read them the other night. This is the guy we argue with online. 1 minute of silence for all the Discord servers that lost a moderator that day. Dude looks exactly like someone you'd expect to be on 4chan. Him being apprehended by a black officer is the cherry on top. Laughing, crying emoji. Dude was living in a clean house, probably paying 0 bills and not working. Why are some people just so brainless, lol? Him getting arrested with the exact same shorts on a year later is very telling. How that kid could look in the mirror and think that he was part of the master race is wild. This town must be so non-racist that the cops immediately suspected who did the graffiti. He's not mentally ill, he's terminally online. He misspelled Hitler, Lamau. Real geniuses we're working with here. The master race, even. Getting arrested by a black dude makes this shit so much funnier. You know he was fuming. Laughing, crying emoji. This is the guy calling me the N-word online, lol. The toilet rolls around his computer tells you everything. I have to believe that every grandma's house looks the same. They send the lesbian cop to arrest him for homophobic flyers and the black cop to arrest him for racist graffiti, lol. The Reich's strongest Aryan. Doesn't look genetically superior to me. Hilter. Dude was IRL evading comment sets censoring algorithms. Laughing crying emoji. The swastika and black sun flag / posters opposite the Minecraft poster. You couldn't make this up. His granny lets him live in her house for free, looks after and cleans for him, and then he embarrasses her again and again. This guy is the least supreme supremacist I've ever seen. Here we see a keyboard warrior in his natural habitat. Meanwhile, the dog. Why is no one saying hello to me? Real. Actually, though. Is it just me, or does he look like the kind of person destined to work at GameStop the rest of his life while trading CP online? Oh, these comments are cooking, bro. They know. They know. Officer was like, yeah, I'm 100% putting gloves on to frisk that dude. Yeah, for sure. Guarantee he rocks an anime girl profile pic on every platform. Yeah, and one that has suspiciously young looking features, let's just say. Been telling myself I'm worthless simply because I don't have a job. I feel amazing now knowing people like this exist. All of a sudden, I don't feel like a loser anymore. This is the guy who called Margot Robbie ugly on Reddit. Bro looks like a Discord mod. It's unreal how stereotypes 99% of the time are real. It was poetic how ironically the black officer that arrested him was nicer and treated him better than any of the other officers. So this is the guy that called me the N-word on Counter-Strike 2. A roll of toilet paper on the computer desk? Wonder what that's for. The comments on this are amazing. Just genuinely top tier. Listen, if you enjoyed this video, and frankly, I feel you had to, because this was so fun for me. I had such a great time reacting to that. What a great video. If you aren't watching these body cam videos, then hopefully that convinces you need to be, because they're not all just like thin blue line cop dick riding channels, which there are a lot of, to be fair. That's what you got to keep an eye out for. Some of them are great content like that, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider dropping a like on the stream. Even if you're watching live, it really helps a ton, especially if you're watching this as a video when it comes out on its own. Every thumbs up goes a long way to force YouTube to push my content in the algorithm, so I really, really appreciate it. What does thin blue line mean? The thin blue line thing is supposed to reference the saying that the police are the thin blue being the police color, between, like, anarchy and civil society. That they are the thin blue line between anarchy and civil society, and that without them, everything would fall apart. And so thin blue line is like the mantra of, like, super pro-cop types, because they believe that, like, you know, obviously without cops, our society would probably crumble pretty fast as it stands right now, but yeah. I watched the streams and the video, views botting and revenue maxing. Thank you, Big Mike MW. Or views boosting, not view botting. Hopefully. I digitally combined the two mugshots. Oh, did you make it? Ah, yes, we got him. You did it. Holy shit. That works. There you go. The chud. The quintessential chud. This is him. Pepper T21, thank you for the $5 donation. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. Very base. Very pog. Thank you. Said, Zan, I'm guessing you think the pager exploding are cringe, as I do, but I want to ask, do you think Israel should be trying to kill Hezbollah members, or do you think any attacks make things worse? I mean, they're definitely at war, so I think that, yeah, Israel should probably be trying to kill Hezbollah members, but, God, the amount of civilian deaths is really what the problem is, right? Like, their attacks on any group tend to lead to civilian casualties. Apparently a 10-year-old died during the pager explosion thing, though I haven't seen that verified. I've heard it in chat a few times, so if that's true, then that fucking blows. So it's like, I'm not in favor of the way that the war has been carried out on Israel's side of things because of how much bad they've done, but I also don't disagree with the idea that, like, they're allowed to do a war, right? Like, they're being attacked. There's a difference between killing Hezbollah members with guns and the pagers. Yeah, the pager idea on paper, I feel, sounds really good. Like, oh yeah, we'll set it so that, like, because, like, the only people that are getting these pagers are Hezbollah members, right? Like, that's the point. Because the cell phone texts are being monitored and hacked, right? And pagers are not even popular, like, outside, like, no one outside of that is using these pagers, right? And so they stop the shipment, they load them with bombs, then they let them go on with their shipment and get to the people they were going to go to, and they set them off. So on paper, the idea is that only Hezbollah members are just going to have, like, a contained, small, like, explosion go off, right? Like, the idea is that you could just, like, almost snap your fingers and take out a bunch of militant enemies. Not civilians, but militant enemies to your country. But then in the actual execution of the plan, it seems civilians got pretty badly hurt. Especially that one video where the pager goes off, like, in a grocery store. Like, the guy's at a grocery store with, like, multiple people next to him. It's like, well, okay, yeah, that's not much better than bombing, like, a school, you know? Like, at that point, it's like, okay, you've just sent a bunch of little bombs around to be out in public in, like, God knows where, and then just randomly set off, like, bombs in their pocket to explode and hurt them and potentially other people. So, not really in favor of the pager thing. On paper, it sounds cool, but in actuality, the real outcome of it was quite bad. I imagine you're joking, War Penguin, but to be fair, not every military operation Israel does. I mean, very few military operations Israel conducts have civilian casualties. It's just that when they do, it's a lot, and it's more frequent than many other nations with as much support and power as Israel, you know? I imagine you're just exaggerating a real problem, yeah. Yeah, I assume you're not literally saying that Israel can't do anything without killing civilians. They have done things without killing civilians. They have done it before. Will you cover the Pokemon Company lawsuit? I hadn't heard about it. Maybe. Drop it. Guys, if you want me to cover stuff, you got to join my Discord server and drop links to this stuff in my content suggestion section. There's a whole area for it. Anyway, though, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell icon. So, you know, drop a comment down below. Follow my social medias linked down below in the description, including joining my fan Discord if you haven't already, which I'd really appreciate if you did. I also host game events, call-in streams, and tonight, a watch party in my Discord server. And I also announce all my new uploads and streams, so you won't miss anything. And of course, finally, if you want to support the stream financially and help me keep lights on and stuff, keep a roof over my head, consider donating, subscribing, or gifting a sub on my website, xanderhall.com/live, or supporting me through YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, or Patreon. With all that said, thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.